Oh, I look like I'm cross-eyed, but I'm not. And if it looks kind of dark in here, it's because it is. We're getting ourselves a little bit of, what do you call it? Whatever. That stuff. Try and turn this down enough so you guys don't hear it. Hmm. Ew. Alright. We're going to do kettle cooked today. Because I like crunchy. You're supposed to tell me the temperature of my phone. It says my phone is low. Still low. Let's see what I am. I'm at 97 degrees. Let's see how much higher. I'm still 97. What's up, David Cisco? How you been? I'm doing pretty good myself. Shaved off the beard, as you can see, but it's already grown back really fast, faster than I anticipated. Hello, Sebastian. Welcome. I only know English. All right, goodbye. I may only know English, but I know what you just said right there. I love that game. Hey, Cringy. Eat me some lunch. I'm back. I'm back because I don't have to take care of my little kiddo anymore, and you guys know I don't ever show my son in my streams. What's your favorite weapon in Breath of the Wild, David? Better turn that down. So they don't actually go by a picture, they go by the sound of an episode. I just realized that. What's up, Dakota? How are you? Put the mayonnaise in the sun. Thank you. Appreciate that. Besides the Master Sword, I'd say my favorite weapon. I like the giant axe. I know it doesn't do much damage, but or at least something like an axe, like the giant power weapons that are like two-handed. Or like the big power axes are the ones my favorite. Sorry, I got distracted. Hmm. I'm trying to do a stream tonight too. Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah. And of course, still shaved. Pretty cool, huh? My head looks so small on my body now. Without the extra hair that gives it the girth, you know? Reminds me of my boy. So that's who Bart Simpson reminds me of. He reminds me of my son. Malibu Stacy Division. No, I usually don't get into politics, but this is something I've been wondering about. I was wondering if you guys have noticed. I look back on TV shows, like a bunch of TV shows. Like I'm talking about like The Simpsons. I'm talking the dinosaurs show. Everything. Every time they tried to like smear an evil campaign or a political side, it's always the Republicans. It's never independent Democrat or even anyone else. It's always them trying to smear the Republican Party. Like I'm watching an episode of The Simpsons, and they have the Republican Party building, and it's a huge castle with a bunch of lightning all around it. Looks like Dracula's castle, you know. And Dracula is even in the bottom, in like the pit of the Republican Party. So I've always noticed that. I mean, when I was a kid, of course I didn't notice it when I was a kid, but now that I'm an adult and I looked into it, they don't make fun of. Well, I've seen one of them make fun of the Independent Party. I think it was King of the Hill made fun of the Independent Party, and they just like laughed at him and said that poor confused bastard is what they called him. And if anything, I think the Independent Party probably would be the best one to go with if I ever voted. I did vote once, and I did vote for an independent. It was the election before this last one. There is. And they always try to say that Republicans, and please know, guys, I'm not a Republican, okay? I'm not affiliated to any party. They always say that Democrats are for the working man, that Republicans are evil and hold on. And don't care about the working class. When I've actually found through my research throughout the years, because I actually got very curious about the way everything unfolded in the last election. And I started researching a lot, and it's actually the other way around. Have you ever noticed that? Prices on things actually skyrocket during a Democratic presidential reign, and during a Republican's reign, all the prices seem to drop all the time. And people are just saying that, oh, whoever Republican blah 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 is always like going nuts, and it's just so weird that happens. I never noticed it before, and I never until recently. But I mean, and I did a lot of searching, a lot of research, and because I don't like to be biased, I don't, and I like to have all the facts in front of me. But from what I can tell, even going all the way back when the two-party system became a thing in the 1700s, or was it the early 1800s? After the first or second election, they split it into two parties. It's always been that way. And they're trying to say that the Democrats switch sides or whatever, or the Republicans switch sides, whatever. I don't know how it works. But it's never happened that way. And I'm like so surprised that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Does anyone know what political affiliation Kennedy had? Was he a Democrat or was he Republican? Or independent? Because I know that... Hold on. I know that we had one... The only independent president that I know that we had was Lincoln. He was part of the Independent Party. But he was assassinated. Has been a theme over the years. Very strange, very, very strange. And I think and the more I look into like social media, and it almost looks like throughout the years, more and more people are starting to pick up on it because of social media. And now each social media site's trying to censor more and more people. Oh, it's raining. No one ever comes to my these streams. Well, no, that's not true. I had like 6 or 7 people here last time. Everybody's just busy. Sorry that I'm talking with my mouth full. God, man, I can't believe that was during... I can't believe that The Simpsons was during the Berlin Wall. Remember the Berlin Wall when it fell? I just can't believe it. Forgot to tell you guys something. My so you know how last week I said something about how my subscriber count has been going like all over the place. I messaged YouTube about it like in an email the day before yesterday, and yesterday all of a sudden it stops, and my subscriber count jumps up to where it was before, and now I'm starting to get more views and more more subscribers. It's insane. I can't believe it. I don't know if it was, what's up, Speed King? Good to have you, dude. But yeah, I can't wait till, what was I saying? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Speed King, damn you. No, I'm just messing, man. Hold on, let me pause this. That's what's distracting me. Not you. All right. So yeah, after I sent the email, it was like my subscriber count after I sent the email stopped. It froze. And so did my views. Like everything just froze. It was the weirdest thing. I had 0 views, at least showing up on my analytics, you know? Everything just froze up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I wake up this morning, check on everything like I always do, try to see what I should do or if I'm doing anything different. But I was denied again for my monetization. Woo! Figures. I kind of figured that was going to happen, so it was more of like a test to make sure it's which video it is. So now that I know, we're good. Sorry, you guys probably can hear JoJo talking. I'd bring him out, but I think today I was running a little late. Yeah, 12:29 already. But yeah. But what was I saying? Damn it, I lost picture. Oh yeah, I woke up this morning, checked my stuff like I normally do, and then all of a sudden my subscriber count jumps from 21,790, which is where it was frozen at, jumps to 21,810. What the hell was that? Like, seriously, what the frick? And then all of a sudden my views show up again, and now instead of just getting like 30 or 40 views an hour like I used to on all my videos, like, well, on one video in particular, it jumped to 140 views an hour. And it's actually climbing more and more. So I don't know what's going on. If someone was like grabbed, like someone's account was like messing with mine, and it was like grabbed and said, hey, you're screwing up, you're messing with someone's channel, and then they deleted it and reinstated everything. I don't know. I don't know this fucking platform anymore. You know? Things are really uncertain here. They make changes way too often. Man, we got 5 people in here. Right on. How is everybody? And how are you, Speed King? I didn't even ask. I haven't been to one of your streams in a while, dude. Probably should come by. I usually don't ever talk, though. I usually just sit there and watch. Is that your channel? Damn it. I've watched so many channels that I'm sorry I forget sometimes. One channel you guys should check out is Pringus McDingus. He's funny as hell. He streams, and he never shows his face, but he makes really awesome animations. Like Nintendo based. Same for me, dude. Like when it comes to streams, obviously. Look at me, I only have 3 people here. You're getting over a flu. My kiddo just got over a flu, dude. Ain't that funny that just as everything's starting to end with COVID, that all of a sudden everybody's starting to get flus and everybody's starting to get sick again with regular sicknesses. And our COVID numbers are still dropping. Oh, but it's the vaccine. Sure it is. Man, everybody, I hated what happened in the last year and a half, man. And they're still trying to push this freaking variant, man. This variant is bullshit, and I know it is. I can tell. They're doing the exact same shit that they did last year, and nobody's buying it. Everybody's basically saying, fuck you. We're going to live our lives. Even freaking Biden said, fuck you. He's like, yeah, we're not shutting down the country again. You can all F off. That was funny. Man, when was the last decent president that we actually had? Like, if you think about it, who was the last actual decent president that we had? Obama sucked. Trump basically sucked. Well, not really sucked, but he was still... I don't know. I'm on the fence about Trump, but still, when was the actual decent president that was decent to the people? Reagan was actually kind of good, you know? I remember him, man. He was really awesome. Told it like it was, man. Didn't let anyone push him around. Didn't let anybody, like, fuck with him. More or less like Trump. But man, did the media attack him like crazy. Any chance that he was, like, every day he was on the news. Or in the paper. Never seen it. Every day. But, I don't know. Who did they say was vice president? They did the same thing with Reagan, too. Trying to say that he was, I don't even remember what political affiliation he had either. That was it. Well, guys, it's about that time. I know it was kind of short. But I am done eating. And I gotta get back to work. But I'll see you tonight, I hope. If my fancy tickles. Alright, man, you too. You too, Cringysaurus. Thanks, everybody, for coming by that's here right now. Remember, universe is yours, and I'll hopefully see you tonight. Laters. I can press the fucking button. There we go.